Rainbow Six Lockdown. This is the latest console Rainbow Six title from Ubisoft. We look at this on the GameCube, and we also took a look at it on the Xbox and PlayStation 2 just to see how everything compares. What did you think about Rainbow Six Lockdown?
Well, I'm a huge Rainbow Six 3 fan.
I love it too. I love this series.
Probably played this game more online than any other game out there.
Yep.
So to me, it was all about the online Xbox Live experience.
Yes.
Because on the GameCube version, of course,
we're limited to one console on the GameCube.
Have the
split screen.
Yeah.
Split screen only on the Cube.
Not really great.
Ubisoft is really upping the ante with their animations and their realistic camera angles and maneuvering throughout all. I mean, it's a little cartoony, which is kind of odd.
Better.
Yeah, but it still was pretty damn good.
The facial expressions.
The facial expressions especially, but then also all the camera plays, and I thought it was really, really cool, and it definitely gives you that impression that you're locked into this really tense story. You know, what's different, though, is that this has kind of moved away from the realism that we kind of felt.
And didn't
it's
you
more
feel
like
that in the graphics as well? Like there was just something different.
Yeah, it's a little more animated and cartoony. It's almost like this is the Michael Bay version of Rainbow Six, which isn't a bad thing. They've really transitioned Rainbow Six from its PC roots, and now it's almost entirely kind of a console experience. And this one is the most accessible Rainbow Six game I've ever played. They even had a sniper mode, which is really fun, but it completely screws up your thinking on what this game is supposed to be about.
See, I kind of didn't like that, though. You know, I liked Rainbow Six because it was about ducking and hiding and sniping.
A little more methodical before.
Yeah, you know, and you know, I like action, don't get me wrong, but there's a bunch of those type of games out there.
Now, all that being said, and even though I did find some issues with sort of the direction that they're going here with Lockdown, it still is an incredibly cool game.
Yeah.
And they've added some awesome stuff in the online for both the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox versions. The Xbox version has a thing called the Elite Persistent Operative, which allows you to create your own kind of character and build up all of his or her stats all the way through the game. It's very cool. Everybody can see how tough you are and how many missions you've done really well on. And the PlayStation 2 has this rivalry mode in the online thing. You know, you can play sort of co-op in both games, but now there's a rivalry thing where you've got the Rainbow guys going up against a bunch of mercenaries, and you're trying to complete missions before they do. And it's like two good guys sort of facing off against each other.
I really like the voice chatter a lot.
Yes.
You know, the voice chatter when you're talking in between your guys, very realistic.
A lot more personality.
Sounding.
That's the other thing they added. Now you've really got you recognize who your other people on your team are, and they've got their own flavor, and they're making fun of each other, they're chiding each other. It's good.
I can tell you what I absolutely hate in this game.
Yes.
Is all of the death metal music that they decided to go with. So I've walked the highways and but to me, the Rainbow Six 3 was the pinnacle for me. I think it was the best Rainbow Six out there. This one, not so much. Still a great game. Lots of new additions. But I'm going to give it an 8.5.
I'm giving Rainbow Six Lockdown 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this game. On the positive side, Rainbow Six Lockdown features some awesome multiplayer capabilities, especially on Xbox and PlayStation 2. We were both really impressed by the cutscenes in the game, and we really like the fact that we're seeing more personality in all the characters in the game now. That's great.
On the negative side, although the graphics are really good, they seem to kind of lose a little realism that the previous games had. Would have been cool to see a little more dynamic lighting, but the thing that cheesed me off the most was the heavy metal death rock music.